Hello friends, welcome back to Simply KDP. So in this video I'm going to show you how to fill out the tax information in your Amazon KDP account. Now the first thing you want to do of course is to log into your Kindle Direct Publishing account that you already created. Now if you don't know how to create a Kindle Direct Publishing account, you can watch my video on how to set up and create an Amazon KDP account. I'll link it in the description for those of you that might want to learn how to do so. So I've just created a dummy account that we're going to use in this video. So once you are logged in into your account, you want to click here on top which says your account. Just click on it. Now if you haven't yet added a mobile number to your Amazon KDP account, Amazon will force you to actually add it for two-step verification. Now this is a very good thing and you should just do it. Now if you're not in the US, you have to click the drop down arrow here and you want to choose your country that is applicable to you and add your mobile number. Now similarly, the way you verify your email address, where you have to enter the code and the likes, you do the same. When you enter your mobile number and click send OTP, Amazon will send an OTP to your mobile number. You will have to enter it right here. So once you complete the mobile number verification, you'll be brought to the accounts page where you can enter the author and publisher information. Now in this video our focus will be on this part where it says my account. You want to scroll down and you can see here where it says tax information. Just click on it and it will slide you down to the bottom of the page. Now you can see right here where it says tax information and saying tax questionnaire not started. So all you have to do is click on complete tax questionnaire. Now note that this video will be divided into two parts. The first part will be showing you how to complete tax information for your Amazon KDP account if you are a US resident. Then the second part will be showing you how to complete your tax information for your KDP account if you are a non-US resident. So check the description for chapters and you can just skip to the part which is applicable to you. So let's get started and click the complete tax questionnaire. So on the next page is where you complete your Kindle Direct Publishing tax profile. Now you can see the first question you want to answer is what is your tax classification. Now depending on the type of account you are creating, if you're creating a business account, you probably have to choose business. Now in this case, this is an individual account, which most likely you also have an individual account, so you just have to choose individual. Now the next question is, are you a United States citizen or a permanent resident or other US resident alien? Now if you are not sure, you will have to go with I'm not sure, but most likely you need to either be a resident or a non-resident. And as I've already mentioned, in this video we're going to be covering how to fill your tax information as a US resident and also as a non-US resident. If you are a US resident, you're just going to choose yes, and next you'll be required to enter your full name. Now this must be your legal name as it appears on your identification document. Then if you have a business name, despite being an individual and you do business using a business name, you can actually enter it here, but this is an optional thing, so I'd rather advise you not to enter anything here. So next you'll be required to enter your US taxpayer identification number, which is the TIN. Now what you have to understand is that there are three types of TIN or identification numbers when you are a US resident. When you click this drop down arrow, what you notice is that you have the option to either enter your social security number, you can enter your ITIN, which is the individual taxpayer identification number, or you can enter the employer identification number. So most likely if you are a US citizen, you likely have a social security number, and I advise you just to enter your social security number. If you are not a US citizen but are a US resident, you probably have an ITIN. You can use that one, or you can use the EIN as long as you are a US resident. So for this video, let's just say we're going to go with our individual tax identification number. So let's just click this one and I'm going to enter it right here. So next you'll be required to enter your address. Now this is your home address or the address where you are doing business from, so most likely that's your home address. So all you have to do is enter it right here and choose your state and enter the zip code. So on the next page you get a preview of the W9 form. Now the W9 is the form that you fill out as a US resident, which is the one you chose when you simply said yes, you are a US resident. So all you have to do is scroll down down and check through that every detail is correct. And here where it says signature, you are going to type in your full name right here, and you're going to click submit form. And once you submit the form, it will be reviewed and approved by Amazon KDP. So for those of you that are non-US resident, the procedure is the same. However, the type of form that you'll be filling out is different from the one that a US resident fills out. A US resident fills out a W9 form, and the moment they click yes, Amazon KDP automatically chooses the W9 form. So for those of you that are not US resident, you're going to choose no, and by you choosing no, you are automatically selecting the W8 form, which is the non-US resident tax form that you are going to fill out. So once you choose this one, you're going to get another question: are you acting as an intermediary agent or other person receiving payment on behalf of another person, or as a flow-through entity? So you're just going to say no. Then the next thing is your tax identity information. So you can see it's quite similar to the one for the US resident. So here you just enter your full name, and you're going to choose your country of citizenship. Once you choose the country of citizenship, you're going to enter your permanent address details. Now your permanent address here, you're also going to choose your country details. Now if let's say your country of citizenship is somewhere, let's say in Africa, then currently maybe you've moved to South Africa, you've moved maybe to Philippines, you've moved maybe to the UK, you can actually change this country. Your permanent address can be different from the country of citizenship depending with where you are permanently residing. Okay, so you enter those details. Then the mailing address, you also have to enter your mailing address, and then your taxpayer identification number. Now this is the TIN. Now the TIN has to be a non-US tax ID. So I'm just going to fill out this information and click continue so that we can see the next thing you're supposed to do. So once you fill out all those details, the other thing you'll be required to do is to claim tax treaty benefits. Now depending with your country where you are, your country might have tax treaties with the US in place. So you just have to check if your country has a tax treaty, or you can simply just select your country right here, and depending if a tax treaty is in place with your country, Amazon KDP will automatically put that tax treaty in place. For example, I know South Africa has a tax treaty with the United States, so if that is your country, you can simply select it. Similarly, with the United Kingdom has a tax treaty with the United States, and you get zero taxation. So once you're done with that, simply click confirm. Then you can see on the next page you get the preview of the W8 form. Now this is the form you actually chose when you selected you are not a US resident. So you can just simply go through, confirm all the details that they are correct, and finally you have to click I certify that I have the capacity to sign for the person identified in line 1. Then here you just have to type in the full name you are using on your Amazon KDP. Now preferably make sure you're using your legal name as it appears on your identification documents. Then finally all you have to do is submit the form. Just click on submit form, and it will be submitted to Amazon KDP, and it will be approved. And you can see now that the tax questionnaire has been completed, and when you see it is highlighted with the green and as these green marks, it simply means your tax information was accepted and approved by Amazon KDP. So that's how you actually complete your tax questionnaire or tax information in Amazon KDP. Hope this video is helpful. Thank you very much for watching.